Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at writing a speech for English Language Paper 2. When writing a speech, you need to include certain things, which include the following: a clear address to an audience, effectively fluently linked sections to indicate sequence, rhetorical indicators that an audience is being addressed throughout, and a clear sign-off, for example, thank you for listening. So how do we begin our speech? We may begin by using the following: good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. So this would be at the beginning of your speech, so you'd greet the audience. What would you do towards the middle of your speech? You may use something along the lines of, you might be wondering, ... So here you are using other rhetorical devices to keep the audience engaged. So here you may want to use examples of a rhetorical question, you may want to use repetition, and you may also want to use some direct address. And towards the end, so when you are ending your speech, you must thank the audience. So thank the audience. So you'd say thank you for listening. And that's how you would end your speech. So this is just an overview in terms of how to structure your speech. Now moving on, if I just move on to page 2, here we have a template when writing a speech. Now, when you write a speech, in terms of the opening, you may want to begin with ladies and gentlemen, depending on what they're asking you. So you may be writing to parents, it could be the MP, it could be your fellow students. So depending who you are writing to, you must address them appropriately. And also remember, often you must be writing in a formal tone. So that would be your opening paragraph. The second point is, with paragraph 1, you must state your viewpoint and explain what the issue is. So here you may want to use direct address. This is where you may want to use words like you or we to make the reader feel a part of your speech, a part of your argument. Paragraph 2 is your first reason. So here you may want to use facts and figures or a hyperbole. The reason being, it adds weight to your argument. And make sure when you do use facts and figures, make sure they are realistic. Okay, not something silly or strange like 1000% of people agreed that XYZ, whatever. So make sure when you make up the fact and figure, it sounds reasonable. Paragraph 3 is your second reason. So here you would use a rule of 3 or even a rhetorical question to keep the audience engaged. Paragraph 4 is your third reason. Here you may want to use an anecdote or even repetition. The anecdote you decide to use, again, it needs to be related to your viewpoint and it must also help portray that viewpoint. Paragraph 5, you may want to decide to provide an alternative viewpoint. So this is the counter argument. And here you may use a statistic or a rhetorical question. So you may say, some may argue, ... And finally, paragraph 6, you will complete your speech and reject the alternative viewpoint and justify your initial point that you were making. So this is an easy step-by-step template that you may want to follow when writing a speech. I hope that gives you all a better understanding when writing a speech for English Language GCSE, specifically Paper 2. Now, this is something you may want to use and practice for the 40 marker, so do have a go at it as it may appear in your upcoming exams. And that takes us towards the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and share for more education related videos. Thank you.